What's the grunt's real name? It's bothering me. I gotta look it up. Where's my phone?
What's their home? I have mine.
Just look up Grunt's Halo wiki.
The Ungoi,
Ungoy.
meaning cold monk, are a species of small, squat, bipedal arthropods.
Do you know what bipedal means?
No.
It means you have two legs.
Oh, I'm bipedal.
Yeah, you're a
Bipedal.
bipedal fucking fool.
Anthropods that unified races of the Covenant. They were referred to as grunts by humans, both because they were weaker than their superiors and because they performed the majority of the labor required by the Covenant. Wow, you nailed it right in the head.
Yeah, no Halo lore. I can
Halo.
tell you all about the Spartans.
The Ungoi. Do not call them grunts anymore. They are Ungoi.
I will keep calling them the grunts if I want to.
Ew, they're not very pretty looking things.
Especially the thing I don't like about like 343's Halo, because Bungie made 1 through Reach, and then 343 made 4 and 5, and they're making 6. Was 4 and 5's art style? Like, look how sleek and clean Master Chief looks right now. He looks thin cut.
I would
He
say
looks agile.
I would say he's the only one that looks thin cut.
He looks
I mean,
agile.
the humans look a little weak in this game.
Nah, that's just in comparison.
Nothing compares to the greatest alien game of all time, Gears of War.
I like Gears, but I don't think it's better than Halo. Not by a landslide. But look at Master Chief right there. He looks awesome, epic.
He does look cool in this. I'll admit he looks.
He
cool
looks
in
like
this
he
one.
could dash at you and beat your fucking
You know,
skull in.
t-
Look
pull-
at this Master Chief from 4 and 5.
I like it.
I don't. It's bulky. It's disgusting. It's nasty.
I had a Master. I'm not a big Halo fan, but I admit I did have a Master Chief action figure.
I have Master Chief action figures,
And
and
I-
I'm an adult, and I say that proudly.
And I did. Oh, I'm a big action figure.
I also have an Arbiter and a Halo 1 Spartan. And look at him! Look at him in the Halo 6 trailer. He looks fucking sleek, beautiful. I want to kiss it.
What about
Mwah.
Halo Reach? Or is he even in that?
He's not in Reach. He's in as an Easter egg, and that's all it is an Easter egg. Even Bungie said it's not even him canonically, it's just a little tease. Because in Reach, you play Spartan 3s, which are different from Spartan 2s. I see Spartan 2s, they were kidnapped, and they were trained their whole lives since 6.
Okay.
And then they got the augmentations that made them stronger, and they got the Mjolnir armor, which is what they're wearing. It's the most expensive armor in the world. It's more expensive than spaceships. So,
Who on earth is this man?
that is the Prophet of Truth. He wants to activate the Halo rings and kill everyone because
So
it's part of the great journey, their religious crusade.
So he's a bad guy
Yes, he is the bad guy.
in this game.
From 1 and 3, yeah. And I guess Reach, technically. He just wants to make the great journey, even though he knows it's a fallacy, because he knows it's a lie. He just does it for power, and I guess in this game just kind of lost his mind.
He wants to destroy the world, including himself,
When he activates the Halo rings, it kills all life.
in the universe.
Yeah, that's what the Halo rings were made for. Because there was this species called the Flood that are essentially just zombie spores, and they'll eat all and anything. And they'll control the entire universe if they win. And they'll kill you all, and they'll turn you into zombies. They'll crush your bones.
And you can become an egg boy, or what are they called? Ugoys?
Ungoi?
Ungoi.
Ungoi aren't really good enough to become the Flood, so they turn into like carrier forms because they're too weak.
Oh, okay.
So humans and elites and brutes, they all turn into like big combat forms.
Okay, that makes sense.
You'll
And
see.
there's another skull.
You'll see
That's
what-
2.
There was 3. I saw one.
Oh, you
earlier.
got 3?
Yeah, altogether.
Man, look at that teeth. That guy flosses.
He's got a
good.
golden tooth too.
Oh, he's got a gold. Dude, you got to pocket that tooth before you do anything.
I'll show. There's more on this level too. There's one more. I know where it is. Gotta get the dual wielding SMGs,
For all these people,
even
at
if they're
home
not viable.
that are going on a first date and they ask, "Do you know where all the skulls are in Halo 3?"
And I
Now
say
you do.
yes. For there's one level where you have to do a specific order pattern, which I'm not gonna do because that takes too long. That's too much effort. And there's one you have to get on legendary. I'm already on normal. I can beat this game on legendary with my hands tied behind my back, but I don't want to because it takes effort.
How long did it take you to beat the game on legendary? How many hours?
I don't know. I know how long it took me to beat it on Reach solo.
How long?
About like 4 hours, 45 minutes.
And you did it non-stop?
Yeah, I did like one big go through, I think. No, I took a break at one point because there was one level pissing me off. But it was just the space level because the space level sucks. I'm going to try and not die this whole game, but it will stop when I get to the level Cortana, which is the second to last mission, and that is the hardest mission in the game.
In this game?
Yeah. It could be worse. It could be the library, which is the worst mission in all of Halo.
What's your favorite what's your favorite gun, Halo 3?
Battle rifle.
This gun right now?
Nah, it's the assault rifle. Battle rifle. This one. It's got 3 burst. This is the assault rifle.
Oh, I hate 3-round burst.
It's not my problem. I like precision.
And you think you have better precision with 3-round burst?
Yeah. I'd use a DMR if I had one. But they're not in this one. They're in Reach and 4 and 5. Heh. Boom. There we go.
Okay, now you have a turret.
Look at Master Chief. Just so slick. So handsome. Love his armor. I love Mark 6.
I miss my Master Chief action figure. Sad story about it.
They explode.
Very sad story.
Did Steve Downs steal him, the voice actor for Master Chief, and also he did radio for a while because his voice is so smooth.
Like I said earlier, I'm not a Halo fan. My brother was a Halo fan, but I remember watching him play Halo and always loving this character. So I was in FYE, remember that store?
Yeah.
And I went and I got Halo Reach. No, not the Halo 3 Master Chief action figure. And I was so excited. I took it out of the box, obviously, because I was planning on playing with it. And I went to school, elementary school.
Oh, no.
I think I was in 3rd grade.
John, that's the worst place to put a toy you want to play with.
Well, I wanted to play with it. I didn't have many friends in elementary school, so I wanted to play with it in the. Like, I was hoping that it was raining because I wanted to have indoor recess. I didn't want to go outside. But, alas, it was a sunny day. It was very nice.
But, John, you can make the whole world your battlefield.
I know, yeah, but I was afraid of getting it dirty. And I was afraid, like, dirt or sand getting into the things to make it.
He's a green man. He does combat.
Yeah, but, like, you know when you get in the notches, like, in their arms or elbows, like, it gets stuck and then it can't move anymore? Yep. So I was afraid of that. But I found a nice little grassy area, and I was like, this is perfect. I'll play with it So I was playing with it, and then a few kids come in, and they're like, oh, you even play Halo and stuff like that? No, you don't. Because this was back in 3rd grade where you were cool if you played violent video games.
Well,
my brother played violent video games. I wasn't allowed, but I would always sneak down and watch him play.
Those were prime Halo years during those times.
So they were like quizzing me on this. Now I'm getting flashbacks from all this knowledge, because I wish you were there.
If I was there, John, I would have stepped up to the challenge, and then I'd be like, "Do you know what the Spartan 3 project is?" And they're like, "Halo Reach hasn't even come out yet." I'm like, "Yeah, well, fuck you."
And they started quizzing me, and I didn't know any answers. I was just like, "Dude, I just like playing with his action figure. I think he's a cool looking action figure. I like playing with him." And they're like, "You don't deserve it," and they took it. So I was like, "What the fuck?"
And you said that as a 8-year-old.
Well, I was on the brink of tears. I actually might have cried. I think I ran to the bathroom and cried. And they were in my class. They were. I'm not gonna dox them, but I do hate them.
Did you tell the teacher?
No.
What the fuck, John?
My dad taught me one thing. He said,
"Don't snitch.
Never be a rat."
Oh my god.
Never be a rat.
That's not ratting if they stole something. If you bared witness to something they did, that's when you don't rat. But if they stole something...
Well, that explains why no one told anyone that I was being harassed.
If they actively attacked you, then you gotta tell someone. It's not being a tattletale if they steal your property. If someone breaks into your house, John, and steals your entire life savings, are you not gonna tell the cops?
Yeah, but there's more to the story. They did return it.
Okay.
I come back, recess ends, and we're all walking back to the classroom. And you know how sad it was when recess ended, and you were like, oh, wow, we just went from playing tag or playing with our Master Chief action figure to now we have to
Playing Bakugan, yeah.
do multiplication tables. Don't even get me started with Bakugan. I have another tragic story about that.
Oh, no. Bakugan is the most tragic of them all. I have tragic Bakugan stories.
But, so you know how, like, desks had cubbies?
Yeah.
So I remember I was the last one in because I was wiping tears off my face. And
what's wrong, John? Said the teacher. What did you say?
No, the teacher didn't give a shit about me.
Oh wow, you got a shitty teacher.
So I'm like, okay. I go in. They're like, take out your pencils. So I went into my cubby to get my pencil area.
Yeah.
And then what do I feel? I feel Master Chief's helmet, and I'm like, they returned it. They were just pulling a prank on me. Those guys are pretty sweet. So I go and I grab it and I pull it out. And his legs are gone. He's literally Lieutenant Dan.
I thought it was gonna have a nicer story, and
no,
then
they ripped his fucking legs off.
I wish when you would open the cubby, you like looked at them and the Halo theme started playing like da 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 da.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did the mic arm come off, John?
Yeah,
what's happening?
But I'm super slick that you didn't notice. For
I
the
did not.
longest
How
time.
long did that? When did that happen?
A few minutes.
Okay.
But so that was such a sad day. So I came home and I was crying to my brother and my mom. My mom's like, these are your only problems? Remember how your parents, whenever you had a bad day at school, they would always say, "Man, I wish I had your problems." I'm like,
my parents had empathy.
for an 8-year-old getting his action figures stolen and having him basically
that's
molested.
Tragic. I would have
that was terrible.
Yeah.
So, So I was like, please, can we go to FYE? Because I had to pay for my own toys unless it was Christmas or my birthday. I had to pay for my own stuff, so I had to save up money from like shoveling driveways during the winter and stuff.
Right.
So I had enough money. I had like $13, and this was back in 2007 where action figures weren't $100. Yep. It was really cheap. So I was the good old days. So I was like, I have enough money. I'm gonna try and buy a new one. This wiping my chin, and I'm just going to go right back in and make sure I don't bring it to school.
Look tough, yeah.
I could not find a single one.
Not even like a regular Halo action figure?
Not even a regular. They had no Halo stuff.
Ah, damn. Should have went to GameStop.
Yeah, I should have.
Or EB Games at the time it was,
EB Games at the time, which, did you know it was all Canadian? They're still in Canada.
Yeah, I heard. But, GameStop's dying out, apparently.
Well, everything's online, and you can just go into the game stores.
I died.
I thought you said you didn't want to die.
I didn't want to, but it happened. I was too cocky. I went up to a turret guy. He shot me in the face.
But now lay me down your tragic Bakugan story.
Oh, Bakugan were essentially treated like hard drugs at my school.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was.
So anyone who was caught trading Bakugans got in trouble. I think one of my friends lost his entire collection in a raid. In a Bakugan raid.
The teachers had a raid.
Kinda. It was a lot.
I remember people went into other people's bags because they were small, so it's easy to lose, and like they would steal Bakugan.
I remember losing. I remember one of my teachers took one of my Bakugan. It was my favorite one, and then she lost it, and she's like, yeah, I'm sorry."
Oh, she took it away because you were like misbehaving.
Fucking.
Give me your Bakugan. Man, this is just bringing up so many bad memories that you're dying.
Yeah, I'm losing focus. Da 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 da. I gotta just concentrate.
So she said, "You're misbehaving. I'm gonna take your toy."
Well, yeah, I just looked at it for a second. She's like, "No toys here," and I'm like, "Fuck." And then she lost it. And then at the end of the year, she said, "I'm sorry."
She took it for the whole year?
No, she lost it at one point. She lost it, and then she's like, "I'm gonna make it up to you." So at the end of the year, she gave me $100 gift card to Toys R Us.
For losing a 5-cent toy?
Yeah.
She gave you $100.
$100 gift card at Toys R Us.
Well, that's basically $100 for a child.
That is technically, yeah. And I think I bought a Halo figure or something. I don't remember. I had a lot of action figures.
So that was actually a pretty nice story.
Yeah, it ended well, but my friend did lose his entire collection and cried on the bus.
What Bakugan?
I don't remember.
Did she take? A Dragonoid?
A Dragonoid. It was a Dragonoid. A Pyrus Dragonoid. It might have been one of his rare evolutions.
Dragonoid was the best one, right? That was the New York Yankees.
He's the main character in the anime.
That is true.
And Christian and I talk about Bakugan. What about what?
Did you play the game or did you just collect the stuff?
Yeah, I played it, and we collected both. I think Christian and I one time, he still has a bunch left over. I don't have any of mine.
So now I know I'll go steal
mine are all
his.
gone. Christian and I played Bakugan, and we're like, what the fuck are we doing with our lives?
Enjoying it, because
That's true.
Bakugan is awesome.
John, do you want to like put the mic back up? We'll pause.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Yeah, let's do that.